beautiful Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for June 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I will never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Librans, this is the twin flame reading connection. For those of you who are not looking for a love reading, I have already done a career reading for your sign, as well as a what do your guides want you to know. I will be doing a general June reading for the month ahead in the next couple of days for all of you as well. So please check that out. But this is the twin flame connection. I'm going to get all of your cards before I do your reading. If you do not know what a twin flame connection is, please look it up online before you commit yourself to this reading. It is often a very difficult and complex journey, and not every twin flame connection ends up together, because often the twin flame, the runner, the chaser, they spiritually evolve at different time periods. So the waiting game is very, very difficult, and not everybody decides to wait. But it's not as simple as that. It's more complex than that. Basically, twin flame energy is when two people, they mirror each other. They are similar or exactly the same because they're twins in energetic frequencies. And sorry, they just wanted one more. In energetic frequencies, and they basically project their, how can I put that? They project onto each other. So for example, when you're looking at your twin, you tend to sort of almost look in a mirror at your own trauma that needs to be healed. And people avoid their feelings. They don't want to look at the stuff that is within them that needs to be healed in order to fully surrender to a love connection, okay? So if you think about it like magnets, two magnets equal in frequencies and polarity, they attract each other, but they also repel. It's push and pull. They never ever quite fully connect in the way that you're hoping for at the beginning. So they must remain apart. And the more that you sort of chase your person, the more they sort of take a step back, and vice versa. When you take a step back, they come towards you. So both parties need to remain separate in order to spiritually evolve and go through a personal growth period. It's often called like an ego death and things like that, where karma intervenes and then both polarities change and we've got a match, okay? So it's not as simple as that, but I'm trying to give a simplified version of what tends to happen in twin flame connections. Excuse me. Not to be confused with false flames. There are false flames out there. Make sure you know the difference. Please look it up online. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go into all the details about it, but they're indicating that there is change going on in your twin flame connection, but your person is currently, it's at a standstill. This person's aloof. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know regards to their twin flame? Okay, and they want one more. Oh, well, it's the same. They keep coming out with the 2 at the same time. Okay, so now this is your reading for June, just so you're aware. And I'm just going to get... Now, looking at things, there are changes happening in your twin flame connection. Your person is sort of judging themselves on the fact that they avoided their feelings. And you are, you know, currently healing from something. This person is looking at their relationship with high-level commitment. Okay, and we got the Judgment card. So that tells me that there is, you haven't heard the last from your twin flame, but the false person card did come out. So this person, they're not telling their full truth. They're not opening up fully to you at this time. And it may make you feel like, oh, what is the point? Just keep going round and round in circles. So we're going to see a little bit deeper, and then I'll give you your energy reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Things are a little bit complex for your person. I feel like they're going through some sort of major drama at this time. We've got Six of Wands, success cards. So they're having a breakthrough through whatever that is. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Wow, this deck is kind of getting unmanageable, which is not normally how I feel the deck. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides. But maybe that's how you're feeling with your twin flame at this moment. They wanted 2 here. So we have works, so 3 of discs, which is about working together as a team, and we've got Princess of Cups, which is about dreams. Okay, so what do we got? This is your protagonist energy. The first pile is your pile, second pile is your person's, and the third pile is the outcome between you both. The fish here indicates that you are focusing on your own prosperity. You're trying to move past any obstacles. You're looking for someone who's more mature. You're looking for someone who's a bit switched on, who's aware of a deeper commitment, and you want someone who walks by your side and can see the future with you, my beautiful Librans. You don't like anybody who puts you out of sync with your center, and that's a natural sort of energy for you to be in, because Libra, you tend to be all about harmony and balance. But I feel like you've had a real test in this relationship, a lot of confusion, a lot of despair, a lot of like losing faith. Okay, you're trying to regain your faith or your hope, but I feel you're thinking about sort of manifesting somebody new, because we got the Ace of Wands here, which is you have already given a lot of energy to this connection. You gave your heart, your soul, but I feel now you're looking towards the future and your vision. I feel like you're ready for a new adventure. There's part of you that's like, I think I'm done here. Okay, it's number 34. When you reduce it, 3 + 4 is 7, the Chariot card number, which means you are willing to overcome obstacles and have a breakthrough in this connection, but you didn't see any movement from your person. They're in a Tower energy, which means they're aloof, they're withdrawn, they are removed, and they've isolated themselves. Now, this person may have isolated themselves to work or to focus on something that's really difficult in their life. They're working on something, that's for sure, but they didn't communicate. And you're like, well, you're looking for someone who brings a little bit more maturity to the table. Now, I have to say, we can only meet each other as deeply as we have met ourselves. Your personal growth path is going to be different from your twins. So we all elevate at different times. So we can never look at another person and truly sort of think that they're not spiritually evolved just because they haven't got there in the time that you have. So just be aware of that. Now, I'm not here to take anybody's side or say they did this, you did that. I'm here to find the energy from both sides so that I can transmute an outcome. But the fact that we've got a fox here and a false flame, sorry, not false flame, maybe that's a slip of the tongue, I'm not sure, false person, it can mean here that there's trust issues that need to be worked through, but it can also mean your person, they're not fully ready to open up. So the next time you connect with your person, it's almost like you're entering another cycle of the same. So I just want you to be aware of that. It's going to take a lot of hard work before you and this person sort of make it work. Let's put it that way. But right now, I feel like you're doing you. You're focusing on your own prosperity, and fishes tend to connect to the Page of Cups, which is about a surprise offer coming on in. So you thought that this person would surprise you by now and come in with something greater, an offer that was, you know, something. There's a little bit of expectation here. You had high hopes for this relationship, but unfortunately, it did not go that way. We've got the Page of Cups equivalent here, the Princess of Cups. So this person is actually going to surprise you and come in, but I feel like something is just missing. Okay, something's just missing. This person, yeah, we'll focus on that in a moment when we get there. We've got the mature man. Now, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy, but this is about maturing, becoming aware. You are looking for the one. Now, you found this person is your twin flame, and I feel like you are focusing on looking further afield. As you can see, that figure there's got the world in front of him, and I feel like you're looking at discovering what the world has to offer, because right now you're feeling a little bit disappointed with the way things have gone in this particular twin flame connection, and you're maybe even feeling a little bit disinterested in wanting to take things any further. I feel like you're very you've done a lot of self-help, a lot of personal growth, and you are really switched on. So you're looking for someone who is the same as you. As you can see, this light there, it's like you've had an awakening, but your person there, the light is a little bit dimmer. They haven't quite hit the mark in terms of spiritual growth that you have. So I feel like you're a little bit further along on your twin flame journey than your person. And as you can see, I feel like it's almost like you didn't want to save yourself for this person, or you didn't want to like be so focused on this person that you didn't see other opportunities. But I feel you found yourself just only thinking about this one person. You can't keep them off your mind. I mean, that tends to happen with twin flame energy. But they're just highlighting here that you're thinking about going further afield, looking elsewhere, because there's been a lot of conflict. I mean, it's number 5, which means you've had a lot of difficulty in this connection, and every twin flame journey is different. Okay, number 5 tends to be the number of conflict. It also tends to be the number of like learning, because the Hierophant is number 5. So it tends to be about, you know, going through guidance. So I feel like you have done a lot of like reading things online, or perhaps reading self-help books in order to educate yourself on the journey and decide for yourself whether you want to continue on this journey. The star energy indicates you're doing a lot of healing, and also in that healing you've become a lot more clearer about what you want, a lot more calmer. You're starting to trust the universe. There is a wish here. You wish you could have been with this person, but it didn't work out. And you may feel like you have been forced to look elsewhere for a connection. Now, you may even be wondering, should I just go off and have a fling with somebody or connect in terms of chemistry? Because the Ace of Wands, I feel like you haven't been looking for love or any connection for a while. But suddenly in June, you're going to feel a little bit more. You're going to get this desire or this urge to want to get out there and, you know, meet somebody new, or have an adventure, because it's like the vision becomes clear. You also may be asking questions about this twin flame connection. Did they only want me for the chemistry? That's not true. They actually, the Hierophant card indicates that they did want a high level commitment with you. Now, either this person was married in the past, or had a high level commitment in the past. I'm going to clarify for them, because they've got the Hierophant card, which is that's a marriage card. So unless you know your twin is married to somebody else, that's a very, very difficult sort of journey to take. But I feel like you're not intervening in that. That's what I feel. So not everybody's got a twin who's married to somebody else, but it's just coming through briefly. So I just want you to be aware of that. But they're having difficulties, and you know, that's them. That's not you. The star energy is. It's almost like you're feeling inspired again, or hopeful again, because I feel like this person is actually going to come towards you and give you encouragement. But hold your horses, Libra. The outcome energy for June, there is a chance for you and this person to rekindle and come together. There is love here. So if you're asking, is it just chemistry? No, there is love here. But this person is still closed off. This person's still either not telling you something, or is like they are aware there's a contract between you both, but there's something here. Now, either they were married to somebody else and they've got children, and they feel like really their responsibilities lie with their children or their relationship. If that's not you, I feel like they feel really responsible for something. I'll pull some cards and see what that is, and they're just not telling you something right now. So I got to be honest with you, Libra. It's not that they're lying. You know, when I'm a Scorpio, okay? And we are very similar when we vibe with that sort of truth. You know, even if you withhold information, it's still considered being dishonest, right? But I feel like this person is like, they're not ready to tell you something at this time. It's not that they're not going to ever tell you. It's just right now, there's something they're not feeling comfortable to tell you. And it's weighing on their mind. Their conscience is actually weighing heavily on them, but we'll see what's going on there. So you're doing a lot of healing, a lot of seeing what it is that you want, what you don't want. You're being very clear, okay? But I feel like you're renewing your energy. It's almost like you're budding, you're blooming, and you're recognizing that you are a wonderful sensual being that deserves love, and you're sort of having that spark of creativity. Now, some of you may actually, aces tend to be new. from the universe, okay? Gifts from the universe. So ace at its grassroots basically means radical change. Suddenly you're inspired to do something daring or make something happen. So you may have been feeling like all of a sudden when you were doing nothing, like focusing on yourself, you may have had a moment where you felt like reaching out to this person, sending them a sporadic message, okay? Just so you're aware. I'm picking up on that energy. So if that's you, you're like, I can't hold it anymore. I'm just sending a message. They are going to respond, okay? It will be, they are going to come towards you. But again, the outcome is still the same. There's still something they're not quite opening up to at this time. But I do feel like there's a new passion or a new spark between you, chemistry between you and someone new that really makes you think, okay? Now, I know this is a twin flame connection. I'm only going to focus on the twin flame connection, but just so you're aware, if you're looking for new love, there is someone coming into your energetic sphere that sparks your attention. Let's put it that way. It doesn't mean you're going to go for it, but I feel like there's a flirtation coming on in that could go somewhere if you want it to. People don't realize when you take your focus off your twin flame and you put your focus elsewhere, mainly on yourself, important, not on other people, of course, but on yourself, your twin flame feels that withdrawal energy and they come to seek you, okay? But because if you're giving energy to this connection, because we got the card Ace of Wands energy, then this person is going to remain in that aloof energy. Remember the magnets. The more you go towards, the more they take a step back, and the more you take a step back, the more they come towards you. It's not a game, it's an energetic exchange. Now they're in an aloof kind of mood. They're in the Tower energy. So they're isolated, they're cut themselves off. They may not be communicating with anybody right now. They are learning and working hard on changing aspects in their life. I feel like they're actually focusing on work. I feel like they're going through a very difficult period in their work, actually. I feel like they could be going through a Tower moment in their workspace. There's something here about their work that they may tell you about. Something that is really, either they've lost their job, or they're trying really hard to get a job, or they're really trying hard to make money to pay bills. There's a bit of a struggle here. And, you know, no matter what anyone's done, to me in particular, no matter what, I hope they're doing well, okay? It's not that I'm the bigger person, it's that I don't like to see anybody struggle. You know, sending love out there to anybody who is struggling, let's put it that way. But we've got number 19. So number 19 indicates this person's going inwards. They're cutting themselves off from things that just don't matter, or that have been acting as a distraction whilst they seek their true happiness. This person is starting to look within, okay? So if they did go off grid all of a sudden, it's because they're focusing on building their own happiness. They've cut themselves off from a lot of things, but they are aloof at this time. So they're, again, it's almost like untouchable energy. They've shut down. That is not a mature behavior, of course, but we all make our decisions, and it doesn't mean their decision is right or wrong. If they're hurting another person, of course, that's not right, okay? But I feel this person is withdrawing. It's in a protective energy, this person. And I don't feel like it's protective as in they're shutting you out, Libra. I feel like this person is shutting a lot of things out right now. We've got number 38. When you reduce it, 3 plus 8 is 11, the soul path number. So it says toil and labor. This person is working really hard. They're in a bit of a cycle of repeat. This person tends to self-sabotage themselves, okay? This person, I feel like this person is working really hard to become somebody high up within their working environment. This person is focused on career rather than love. So it's almost like this person's got a plan, a 5-year plan maybe, to become like their own boss or a CEO or someone really high up within their industry, and then they'll think about love and commitment and things like that. So this person's really cut themselves off. They did not want to fall in love. Okay, toil and labor. They're focusing solely on their work environment. But the thing is, they're also working towards their soul path. Each twin flame has a mission. You may have even felt it yourself, Libra, that you've been called to do something. And that calling, once you're on that path, then things start to change with your twin flame connection. I do feel like this person, the cogs are actually turning for this person. They are thinking about working on, coming back to try and work on this relationship. Okay? but I feel they're learning more about themselves at this time and what they want, what they need. Okay, so I have to say, it's not that they're in a selfish mode, but I do feel like they are thinking about themselves at this moment. Okay, the cup of love does tend to start with ourselves first. If this person, I mean, if they've got insecurity in there, I'm going to find out what the blockage is in this twin flame connection. But if there's insecurity or self-loathing or trust issues or anything like that, in a cup of love for yourself first, with the experiences that you've had in your life before you meet your twin, that's the cup you're actually going to give to your twin, and they're going to give you their experience too. And remember, twin flames, they tend to have the same experience going through life until they meet. Okay, you are both the catalyst to affect change. It's a very powerful connection with your twin. It teaches a lot about ourselves and about others. Now we've got the Hierophant there, so this person is doing some learning, but this person is having faith that their plan is working. So their plan is that they're going to focus on their career, and there is an element here, and it came up briefly in the Taurus reading, so perhaps you're dealing with a Taurus or someone who has Taurus placements. There's something here about they feel like they can return to this. So they may exhibit behavior where they sometimes they come back on and they just expect everything to be okay. It's not okay. Okay, the elephant is in the room. It needs to be talked about. So humans, we're not like angels or devils. We're not. There's no like black or white. We make decisions based on who we are and what we feel sometimes entitled to, what is not acceptable, of course. So I do feel like there's something here where this person is, they just kind of expect that you will be there or take them back. And I feel like you've taken them by surprise. Okay. The Hierophant, this person, as you can see, the keys are crossed over the mouth area. So I feel like you're not hearing from this person, or you haven't had any communication, or not very much communication from this person. Okay, I'm starting to get really hot now, which means that things are changing in the energy in this reading. So that means there is movement forward in the relationship. So will you hear from this person again? The answer is absolutely yes. But it may not be the communication that you're hoping for. So I've got to be honest with you, okay? We will clarify that. I don't know if you can see, my whole skin's going super red, okay? So it feels intensely hot, because that means this person is changing their outlook on the twin flame connection. They're looking for a high-level commitment. The Hierophant is a high-level commitment. It is like marriage, a marriage card. So I feel like this person is going to work hard to try and commit to the goals and things that they feel connected to, and that includes you, Libra. Okay, I mean, you may be asking right now, where's the romance? Where's the romance? But this person is actually focused career wise. Okay, and we do have, like, I mean, they do love you. The hearts came out there. This person does love you, but this person's like, there is a time and a place. And Libra, you're ready right now, or you were ready when you first met this person. You were willing to be vulnerable with this person, give your heart, your soul, and, you know, take that leap of faith, dive into the connection with them. And they avoided their feelings. They are focused on work. We've got success, Six of Wands. This person, they like attention, okay? Not in an egotistical way, but they are striving for something in terms of ambition. They want to be the best of the best at whatever it is that they do, okay? They are accomplishing, they're seeking accomplishment, and I feel like they are getting some sort of accomplishment in their world, but also they're struggling with something that's not quite what they're looking for. I feel, and I'm going to pull some cards on it, I feel like all this accomplishment, all this, you know, whatever it is they're focusing on, it's leaving them feeling empty. They realize it's not love. They realize it's not you. And they have made some decisions that they're sticking to because there is a stubborn energy about this person's energy, okay? So we have that success card. I feel like this person in the relationship, the dynamics of the relationship, my beautiful Librans, you need to be a little bit mindful that you, in this connection, you tended to be an overgiver, okay? Especially when the relationship was not working so well, or this person was taking a step back. You came towards them. You overgave. You gave so much, and they withdrew. But they're indicating here that you may have idolized this person in a way where you felt like they were your whole world at some point. And when we idolize people, we tip the balance. So you may have put this person on a bit of a pedestal. And remember, if you put someone on a pedestal and think, you know, the sun shines out of their you-know-what, we tend to put ourselves below the other person without even realizing it. Because if you put someone on a pedestal, you're looking up, which means you're down below. So I feel like here, this person, you raise them up. and they enjoyed that attention. Okay, and I feel like now that your focus is on you, I feel like they're changing parts of themselves. This person is going through a learning curve. I'm going to find out what was the blockage here in this connection first. Can you please show the connection blockage, or why this connection did not work out at first? Two of Wands. As I said, this person thought they could wait. They thought they could wait. Okay, they're working on other things. I mean, the Two of Wands, if you look it up, it's ambition. It's about their plan. It's about their expectations, their appetite for success. Like they're yearning for, you know, success, or, you know, they felt restless that they had met love. They were like waiting to see where it went, but they made a choice, and the choice was ambition. Okay, I mean, it's showing up the same energy. Okay, Two of Wands is like someone who maps their progress. They trust in the unknown. They trust that there will be a period later down the line where everything comes together. But right now, they're focusing on their passions, their dreams. They're aligning themselves with what they need in life in order to be successful. Or so it's almost like they thought they could wait. And Libra, I feel like you surprised them. You're not waiting. Okay, I'm just going to go one more. Can you please clarify? Thank you so much. Page of Wands. Basically, the Page of Wands is someone who has to come out of their comfort zone, venture forward, finding their purpose, or being on their life's purpose path. Okay, this person, I feel like they've got big dreams. And wonderful for them, they've got big dreams. You are part of their dreams, because that card would not show up if you are not part of their dreams. And the Judgment card means, you know, there is a reconnection, a second chance with you and this person in the future, should you want it. But I feel like this person is recognizing that all that glitters is not gold from what they've gone after. Okay, can you please show me the changes that are occurring within this person? Knight of Swords. So right now they're not talking. They're not taking any action. They may have been verbally unkind or pushed you away. I mean, this is the Knight of Swords in the reverse is like there's something still that this person's not quite telling you. Okay, they haven't made a move to come towards you and tell you something, and that something could be that they're in love with you. They've always been in love with you, and they can't stop thinking about you, but they're not telling you. It could also be that they've been married before and they're not telling you, or they had a desire to marry you, or they had a really bad breakup, or something from childhood has really influenced the way that they look at love and life. Something has made this person focus solely on career and success and adulation and being somebody of merit, because deep down those people who strive for their things tend to be people, when they were younger, they fought for attention, or they felt low self-esteem. This person that your twin flame is, they feel like they got something to prove, and really they don't really have anything to prove to anybody, because they're awesome all by themselves. They don't need to be out there proving themselves. Okay, they need to be aware that they are enough. And Libra, that is something also that you are meant to learn in this lifetime as well. You are enough. Can you show me can you show me what it is that this person is not telling my beautiful Librans? They're not telling you truly why they walked away, or that they're not happy. They're not happy where they're at. That they, you know, all those cups of gold filled with water, those gold cups with water, it's just not emotionally fulfilling. They're not telling you that their choices that they made, they're just not emotionally fulfilling. They're not telling you that they walked away and they've gone on a journey of discovery. They're not telling you. Why did this person walk away? The Star in the reverse. Okay, they were very confused. They didn't know what they wanted. They were, I feel like they couldn't see the future in terms of love. I feel like they were a little bit clouded, and I feel like it's almost like they were testing themselves. Bizarre. I'm just getting this energy of them testing themselves, where they felt you know, this, okay, I don't, there was words that just came up into the water just now. It's almost like this person is an overworker, what do you call it, workaholism, okay? It's almost like they were testing themselves to see if you would be the person who tempts them away from focusing on work all the time. And I feel like at first it was working, but then their ambition sort of overrided the energy. They may have said these words to you: you need to save me, or save me, because the water, the words in the water just came up with save me, okay? Number one, that's quite an unhealthy energy for this person to be in at this time. This person may have texted you and said, save me, or something like that. Okay, I've got to be very careful how I word this, because the energy is very, okay, so we're not here to save other people. It's wonderful that we help other people, okay, but, and, you know, of course, if someone's walking across the road and they're about to get hit by a car and you save a person, that's amazing. You know, I'm not saying don't do that, but you're not here to be an emotional crutch for another person all the time, because you also deserve and need love, my beautiful Librans. So I feel like it's about being aware of the healthy boundary. So this person, I feel, has not had healthy boundaries, okay? They've built a lifestyle for themselves that they feel is emotionally void. So they are seeking something greater. And I feel like this person is going through a bit of a test within themselves. They're seeing beyond the superficiality. They're seeing beyond what they have built for themselves, and they're on a different path now. So let us see the outcome energy. Now we've got the fox and we've got the mouse. The fox is number 14, patience. Okay, temperance, re-examining priorities. So this person put things on pause. Okay, and the fox represents someone who's very clever or has strategy. So this person is, you know, I feel like it's not that they're sly, but they had a plan and they're sticking to their plan. So I feel also that they paused for a reason, because they thought that they had time. They thought that, you know, you would be there. We've also got number 23. Now this is your card, okay? So we got one of theirs, one of yours, because we flip it. Number 23, this is the mouse, which is about playing small. This person may have chipped away at your confidence, or the separation did. It's a very difficult process to take. Of course, as I said, if someone is mentally, verbally, physically abusive or a narcissist, then you're dealing with a false flame. It's not a twin flame connection. There is a very fine line between the two, so please look it up. But this is about you, there being fear, okay? You've done a lot of healing and you don't want to be set back with this person by reuniting with this person. So you may be a little bit cautious about wanting to reunite with this person. They are going to reach out to you, but I feel like you're unsure. So we'll go and have a look at that. Now we've also got fate intervening. This is luck. Okay, we've got number 2 there. There is definitely a psychic bond between you and this person, but the high priestess energy, which is number 2, tends to be about secrets or something that is being left unsaid. So there's definitely a conversation here that's left unsaid. As I said, it's not that they're lying about something. I'm not picking up a lie. I'll go again and check the energy, but I'm picking up this person holding back, okay? And this means that fate is intervening. There is a turning point in this connection. And it's almost like an illogical turning point where you're like, I didn't see that coming. Even though psychically you feel their energy, you don't expect what they're going to do next. Now we've also got the hearts, of course, which is about you and this person vibing at the same frequency. Not quite, as you can see, the balloons are a little bit off, but close. So this person does love you. There is a lot of love here. They're not very good at expressing things. They tend to keep things bottled up to themselves. Again, that's not an excuse, of course, but at least an attempt to let you know where you stand or how you feel. But also, my beautiful Librans, remember, you've got empowerment here where you know what you want. You've done a lot of inner work, and their old patterns just don't vibe with you anymore, okay? I feel like you're seeing through the old patterns, you're releasing them, and you're like, unless you come to me with new energy, I'm not interested, okay? I mean, number 24, when you reduce it, 2 + 4 is 6, which is the Lover's card. An indication that both of you are twin flames, but you have a choice as to whether you can make the partnership work. But there is deep love here, a deep connection. But I feel like there's definitely a push and pull between you both. Now, we have to clarify some of this. So either your person is married, okay, or because we've got courthouse there, so we've got the Hierophant. This person, if they're connected to someone else, they may be going through a divorce. Maybe they're not telling you that. Maybe they've got children that they're not telling you about. Something here is causing this person is causing it to weigh heavy on their mind. I mean, if, for example, they're not married and they've got no children and things like that, there's something from childhood that this person is not telling you that is, they've decided to seek passion and seek chemistry with a person rather than love, Okay, so I'm going to pull a card on these for you because we've got false person, okay, which is like someone who's led by desire, not really revealing their true feelings. And number 8 being the number of the self, so being a little bit selfish. We've got number 23. There's a lot of like 23, 32 going on in your reading. 23 again there, and that is courthouse. So this is about the soul contract, but also there could be some legalities that this person or you are going through at this time that have been very, very difficult. We've got number 18, which is moon card energy, which is, you know, things coming to light from the surface, doing some dark night of the soul work. So I'll pull a card on that. And we've got number 32. Okay, so reversals, mirroring energy. 32, despair. Okay, not hiring. So I feel like at this time, you may decide to shut this person out and go for someone new, because the Ace of Wands tells me that right now you're on a different trajectory because you feel like you've given your all to this connection and you just can't do it anymore. Something's got to change. Okay, so let me just pull a card on that for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? Can you tell me about the false person, the courthouse, the child, the despair? What are they meant to see? What is it? This is the outcome energy. So this could be that something has been revealed. Okay. We've got the Star in reverse. We got the Two of Cups. We've got the Two of Pentacles, and we got the World. So this person, now, if you know that they took a karmic, perhaps, this person, it's come to an end, whatever this is. If they had somebody else, it's come to an end. They are alone. I mean, the Tower energy is a solitary card in the Lenormand deck's isolation. So this person is not with anybody else. But we got the Star here, which is a test of faith. Someone who's going through a lot of confusion. Two of Pentacles, I mean, they still don't exactly know what they want. Wishy-washy energy, so I would be careful about that. They know that they do not want to lose you. They know that you are a twin flame. They know that there is a contract between you both. And this person, they feel there's a lot of romance here, as in they feel a romantic pull. And this could also be that there's something here about a marriage. I keep getting this, but it's not. I'm going to see if it's from childhood, because the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, it's like they're deepening their commitment and working really hard on themselves, but there's something here about commitment that they're like unsure of. And the World card indicates that they're in a new cycle, though. They're entering a new cycle. They're completing their lesson about, so if they had someone in the past, they were juggling perhaps, or you felt like maybe they had someone else, because I feel like there's a question mark in this. There may be trust issues. You may be wondering, do they have somebody else? The answer is at this time, no. They're coming in for a relationship with you. That's where I see this. But at the same time, something in the past has left a bitter taste in your mouth, Libra, and you're not so sure. So let me just pull a card to see if this is from childhood or whatever it is, it's done. The World card indicates the cycle is over. The cycle is complete. And this person is realizing that their confusion, their inability to commit actually separated this connection. Okay, but they've learned their lesson and they know that they want to be with you. So let me just clarify. Is this this commitment issue from childhood? Is this something that's been influenced from childhood? Four of Swords in the reverse. Now, Four of Swords, they've always felt quite alone, this person. Something from childhood has made them feel very anxious, but they're freeing themselves up from it. So again, they're giving this, it's over. Whatever this cycle is, it's over. They're in a period of realization. But still, they're not telling you about, I mean, they may tell you that in the period of separation that they may have seen somebody else, or that the reason they did not connect to you when they first met you, they didn't expect to fall in love with you because they had someone else and they felt responsible to that someone else. There's something here about responsibility that made them feel very confused about committing to your relationship. So because we've got this here, they're despairing about it. It's weighing on their conscience. I would say with the Four of Swords, I would say get ready. This person is going to come to talk to you. They're not going to be in a solitary energy, in that aloof energy, being silent for long, because they're coming out of their head, their anxiety, in order to talk. The Judgment card tells me that they want a second chance, or that there is going to be another opportunity in the near future for you and this person to reconnect. So whether you take that, my beautiful Librans, that's your call. I feel like there is a message that comes through that perhaps, and I'm picking up this throughout a lot of the signs, maybe it's because we've just had that full moon eclipse in Scorpio about letting things go, because each twin flame connection, I felt that a message is going to come through and you're not going to reply to it, or there has been a message that has come through and you have not replied to it. This person's not going to give up, okay? This person thinks about you a lot, and the Judgment card tends to be the card of second chances, but it also tends to be a moment of clarity and a wake-up call on your soul path. So I feel like this is about both of you realizing that you're meant to be together, but also you have a calling, and that you are going to, it's almost like you're both going to connect to that divine blueprint that you have and step forward into expressing yourself. So there's going to be a conversation in the future about whether you can do this anymore or not. I feel like you're going to kind of test the waters again with each other with that Judgment card. The Three of Discs, Three of Pentacles, it says works. Okay, so Three of Pentacles does not mean someone is cheating on you or has a third-party situation going on. Three of Pentacles is about planning. It's about coming together to work as a team. It's projecting what we expect going forward. So I feel like you and this person are going to sort of invest in a conversation where you tell each other what you expect. You're expecting someone who's mature, who brings passion, honesty, laughter, who walks the journey of life with you, who is there through thick and thin with obstacles, and, you know, has got your back. Someone that you can see a prosperous future with, you know, and they're going to say, yes, of course, I want to commit, but my work is a very important part of my life. And, you know, I feel like finding the balance between the two is something that both of you are going to try and find a way to activate in this connection, okay? Coming together in unity. Also, with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to start building a solid foundation. The Three of Pentacles means both of you are going to try to come together to find a solution to build a friendship and you know, work as a team to make something a little bit more solid. You're going to start the dedicated process to making something solid. The Princess of Cups is the equivalent of the Page of Cups. So I feel like this is about, I'm getting two energies here, so I have to pull a card on this. I feel like this person is going to offer an apology for all the things that they neglected in the connection. And I feel like that this person is going to show you that they love you, okay? But also I'm getting an energy here of new love coming on in. So I feel like, Libra, there's someone coming into your energetic sphere that you're going to be curious about. So let me just pull a quick card on that. Because I'm feeling the energy, it's like this is their energy, where it's like they are coming in wanting to perhaps work on things, and you're like, okay, I'm dreaming of a future where I'm appreciated, where I'm loved fully. And if that's not with you, if you cannot step up to the plate, then step out, because I'm embracing a new opportunity. So just want to clarify. Yeah, Ten of Cups here, separation, or feeling out of balance with emotions. This is about, you know, either this is, they're going to tell you that they have a broken marriage or a broken separation, or, you know, a separation from somebody or something. I feel this person is going to try and be as open with you as possible, but they're still holding something back. The courage. Yeah, I feel like it's something about they're trying to find the courage to tell you about a separation, or tell you about the separation. They're trying to find the courage. Can you show me the new love that's coming on in? Thank you so much. Ooh, okay, yeah. So there it is. Could be a soulmate coming on in here for you. Soulmates and twin flames are different, okay? Just so you're aware. So, but either way, my beautiful Librans, it depends on your choices, because the Lover's card tends to be the choice card as well. We got that Lover's card energy up here. So I feel like you have the potential for you and this twin flame to come together in union and be together and, you know, get married if that's what you want. But I do feel like there is a potential for a soulmate to come on in if you decide to walk away from this union. It really depends. The Judgment card is about weighing up your options, the fork in the road, deciding whether you want to be with this person or not. So I feel this person seems to want to work on things, but I feel like you're at the end of your tether with this, and you're kind of like looking towards something new, or you're curious about a new connection. So I'll leave it there. That's for the month of June. I'm just going to get a final card. I've been saying to each pile, or each sign rather, that I've not really been wanting to use this deck, but because I don't feel like this deck connects to the twin flame journey, but my guides have asked me specifically to use it, so I am. We've got Dear Love. Now, this came out in the Taurus reading, so definitely if you're dealing with a Taurus, or you were dealing with a Taurus, or perhaps you've got Taurus placements, there's something there going on. I mean, we've got Aquarius, Taurus, and we've got Scorpio, Aries there. Doesn't mean it has to be those sun, moon, or rising signs. It can mean that they've got strong placements in those areas. It says here, Dear Love, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. That is something that both of you need to be aware of, about self-worth and self-love, creating healthier boundaries. There is love here. At the very base of this twin flame connection, there is deep love, but there's a lot of stuff mixed up in it too, which is making it very, very difficult. Can you come back into union? The answer is yes. There is a lot to unpick there, and there's something here, a conversation that has been left unsaid, that this person will work towards opening up about. You may not want to hear about it. It may cause you some sadness. I gotta be honest there, Libra, but I feel truth is better than not, right? I'm a Scorpio. I keep saying that all the time, but I'm a Scorpio. You know that. But I mean, I'd rather hear the truth so that I know where I stand. Plus, hearing the truth is all about integrity. You know that you're going to always get the truth from that person, even when the SHIT hits the fan. You want someone who's going to tell you how it is. You don't want someone who's going to just, oh yeah, let me just clear up that mess and hide that over there. Let's pretend it never happened and we'll never tell anybody. I just can't stand that. I'd rather have brutal, honest truth that hurts, but at least I know where I'm at, right? I mean, look at the cards. The cards do not lie. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? Okay, so this is your first card. This is a personal power card for you. This is your pile. I am worthy. Yeah, so you're worthy. Number 3 is the Empress energy. So male or female, not a gender-specific readings about the energy. You are worthy of love. I do apologize. There goes that motorcyclist who loves to go up and down. I mean, maybe I'm going to get a motorcycle and just join them. It must be fun if they're just going up and down all the time. But I do apologize for the sound. It gets a little bit intense. Anyway, I am worthy. So you are worthy of love, of respect, and building those high boundaries, okay, that are healthy, and the right person at the right time, your twin flame at the right time, at the right frequency will come in and respect those boundaries as well. Your person has got, I am abundant. As I said, there's something, they're very career oriented. I mean, this is a Taurian card, as you can see the bull horns there. So that's, again, this Taurus energy that's coming through. This person focuses on ambition, and it says, it's number 34. So number 34, when you reduce it, 3 plus 4 is 7, the Chariot card number. Now, Chariot card does connect to ambition and victory and winning things, but I feel like this person is moving away from that energy. They realize that all that glitters it's not gold, and it doesn't make them feel good, okay? They feel emotionally void. And for the union itself, for both of you, I am sacred. This union is a sacred union, and you are meant to be together, but a lot of stuff gets in the way. So I feel like there's a lot of processing. I mean, it's number 11, which means this is a soul path number. It's a twin flame number. 1111 is a twin path number. So yeah, I'm gonna get some trinkets before I close. Thank you so much. Okay, we've got, okay, so first of all, we got the Tower. So this person is definitely going through that Tower moment, and they actually want me to put it on the Tower. So I feel like this person is aloof, isolated, but what happens with Towers, they're actually very positive. Aries, Scorpio energy. They bring surprises. Things that are no longer steady or secure in their life comes tumbling down. In order to break them open to spiritual awareness. We all go through an ego death in our lifetime. The Tower energy connects to that ego death, okay? Where karma kind of visits us and allows us to see where we've built a foundation that is not strong. We've built it on beliefs that just no longer deserve to be in our life anymore. We've also got Butterfly. They want me to put this on your card. They want me to put it on the clownfish there. And as you can see, it's butterflies spreading the wings. You've been through like a healing process in that cocoon phase where you've done a lot of learning and a lot of personal growth, and now you're spreading your wings. So there's radical changes going on with you. And finally, I mean, for the second time, you've got 2 hearts. This one's entwined, okay? So 2 hearts beating as one, entwined. I mean, your guides are telling you that this is a fated reunion where you're meant to be together. You are intrinsically linked. Whether you can take the journey of life is your call. It's up to you. I always say, do not, they want it on the hearts, of course. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I always say, do not wait for your twin. When you're waiting for a person, it means you're not living your life. You're wasting your time. And that person can feel that stagnant energy, and they also remain in that. Remember the magnets. 2 magnets, they just sit there. You come towards them, come back. It's going to be like that. So remember, doing you take the focus off, you spiritually evolve, and you change your frequency, and then the magnets, they come together and they match. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If you'd like to be with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is write 5 things down on a piece of paper that you would like to release from your life, whether it's low self-confidence, whether it's trust issues, trauma, whatever it is. Please write it down on a piece of paper and find a creative way to release it to the universe. Whether it's take it outside safely and do a burning ritual, or rip it up into tiny pieces and put it in a trash can across town, whatever really resonates with you. And then in the comments box below, just put this sentence: I've let it go, now I'm in the flow. You will feel lighter, and I'll gravitate towards 1 lucky subscriber on the 28th of June, and I'll announce the winner's name in a video upload only. If something resonates here for you, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Librans. Love and light.